Hi y'all, sorry, I know I've been away for a bit, but I'm back with a fun video for you guys. So today I'm going to be showing you how to elevate your outfits and make them even more fun, add some razzle dazzle and whimsy with items you probably already have, just, laying around. Who doesn't want a little extra whimsy, First, one of my favorite things to do is use necklaces as belts. I know what you're thinking, like, how am I going to use a necklace as a belt? So, hear me out. Oftentimes while thrifting, you can find super long necklaces that you're meant to like double up. For example, I have one like so. Ordinarily, you would wear this by putting it on and doubling it up. So you would have shorter, longer, etc. These can be used as belts. So, as you can see here, I actually have this one on already. And this is a necklace, but I just put it on around. Some are obviously longer than others, so they will sit on different points. Like this one is quite big in circumference. If it's too big, you can take a little clip or something and clasp it and have a little extra. Or even sometimes I will do that and shove it in a pants pocket if I'm wearing jeans. But yeah. This is another necklace that I do it with. It's a long golden necklace, but I instead, just clasp it and use it as a belt. So, while I'm standing, I might as well bring this into my next point. You can use charms. You can use charms to jazz up your belts. You can do this with the necklaces, or you can do it with actual belts too. But yeah, as you can see here, I have the super cute little keychain and another one right here. You can put them on bags, obviously, like they're meant to, or you can just add a little fun by throwing it on a belt, Actually, one of my favorites. I love this cute little pink belt, and I have an adorable pink Care Bear clasped to her. Next, bows. As you know, I love my bows. I usually always, if you don't have any big hair bows like this, even if you have like small hair clips, I will have examples for that too. This little bow as an example. Going back to the belts, you can attach them like so. Oftentimes, I will use a safety pin and I will thread it through the back right there. Just plunk it through, and then I will clip it to my skirt. I will clip it to the front of my shirt, and that gives you 2 more ways to wear your bow. I will attach examples because obviously this isn't going with what I'm wearing, but I will attach different examples for the things I'm talking about as well throughout the video. You can use any safety pin. Do that. And bada bing, bada boom, right? Super cute. Or even like this. Boom. I've seen some people with dresses, they put it on the back and it looks super cute right there. Hair clips. Hair clips are another thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bow, but if you have other barrette clips, you can do these things too. So obviously in your hair. But on a similar vein to what I showed you with the big bow, you can clip it onto your shirt. Obviously with a safety pin, or sometimes I do have an example of this like with a blouse or a cardigan with something that opens up in the middle. You can just slip it under one side and it'll go in. You can like use a safety pin for the skirt or clasp it on a belt. Right. Or even if you're feeling extra, I like to wear long socks, and you could even pin them on the front here. Bam. I know not everybody has fabric chokers, This is one of my fabric chokers. And oftentimes I will put them on my legs and utilize them as a garter. And you can do this, it doesn't have to be on bare leg. You can do it over like tight fitting pants as well, like yoga pants, skinny jeans, etc. So yeah. And like what I mentioned with the bows, you can use safety pins and attach them to any type of clothing. It doesn't have to be a skirt or a crop top. You can do it with literally any sort of fabric that you have. This isn't anything new or revolutionary, but you can use a hair tie to change your outfit and the silhouette of it in a variety of ways. For example, I did this the other day with a tank top that I wanted to be a little cropped in the front. You can tie a little thing in the front and then tuck it up, and then you have a little front crop. You can also do the same and tie it in the back and then have a little tail and flip it up under. So a lot of these involve necklaces. Okay, next is another way of utilizing a necklace to jazz up your pants, skirts, whatever. I will attach to make it a chain on the side. Usually I wear a belt when I do this, or I use loops in my pants, but typically I will use the hook to attach it into belt or a loop if my skirt or jeans have a loop. This belt is a little too small for me to hook it into, but just for temporary visuals, I'll put it up there. And this one, sometimes I can usually thread this little ball through part of the belt a few times, or for maximum security, safety pins. Just thread the needle through the hole and pin it on in, and then you would have that. See, for this I can temporarily tuck it in. So if you're just doing like a video or something, you can just do a tuck and that works. If you plan on wearing out for a long time, I would definitely use the safety pin method, because that's just going to secure it in place, and if it falls, then you're not going to lose it. But yeah. Plus, with the safety pin, you can position it more so how you want. But yeah. You may not have one of these personally, but someone in your life might. Father, sibling, partner, etc. Or you can thrift one very easily. A tie. Obviously, you can wear a tie as a tie. That looks awesome. But we can do it as a belt. Most of these are belts. I realize most of these are belt methods, but still, mate. So what I like to do is I will just wrap it around my waist and literally just give it a tie around a few times to secure it, and boom. And then I leave it off to the side, and I just think it looks really cute. And I will have outfit examples. Yeah, I just think this looks super cute with the little tie on the side. But yeah, long socks. You can do it with short socks too, but you can cut a hole each side. This one is actually made for this, but I'm just showing you for example. And make a glove. You can do that with fishnets as well if you want to make fishnet gloves. I've made like a fishnet top. So what you'll do with that is, if you have your pair of pants, just cut where like the crotch area is. Just cut a big circle. That's where your head's gonna go. Boom. And then make holes for your hands where legs are. If you have stockings, tights, and you want a distressed look, you can use a fork, rip them, look super cool. And yeah, these are just things that I do on a daily basis. There's probably, not probably, but there is tons of more hacks and ways to alternatively use items you already own. But as we went over, my favorite ways are essentially using bows and necklaces to enhance my belts or make belts and just add some cutesiness to different things. I hope this may have inspired you to try something new, or like, hey, I haven't thought of that before. They're pretty general. They're not exactly like mega mind, big brain, genius things, but I think they're helpful and just fun ways to elevate an outfit. So I hope this was useful in some way. And yeah, if you guys decide to do something like this, please let me know and let me see. Tag me. Thank you. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.